Hey guys, I know you've seen the title. One of the newest music royalties I end up getting is Beyonce. I'll end up going into that a little detail, and I also picked up Eric Kane recording. So far, matter of fact, if you guys new, Songvest is a platform that allows you to invest in your favorite artists, and you can collect music royalty based off of the song. If you want to see a more in-depth detail, just check the suggested videos. But I'm going to be giving you an update on my the Songvest platform and go over all my investments. So big time now. No, I'm just kind of joking. The reason why I end up using a platform like this because I look at different types of investments and I came across this one. Now this one, I'm pretty much the reason why I got it is just simply to say I own some music royalty rights, just to say from like Beyonce. It just sounds nice. As far as the return on investments, it would be as far as the best returns, probably not so much. Are into music and you want to support the support the artist while collecting music royalties, make sure you check out this particular platform. But let's look at the dashboard. So far, the total amount of money I got invested is $266. Total royalty I received was $5.34. And by the way, I can confirm that they do send the money straight to your bank account. And from the last quarter, I received $1.30. Now let's look at for each. They have a breakdown for each one altogether. Now I just recently got the Eric Kane and the Beyonce one, so I didn't get royalties from that. So I just really been getting royalties from the Hit the Quan. So as you can see for the Hit the Quan, so and we can go down to the transaction. So as you can see, I purchased the Beyonce one in March 9th, and the Eric Kane one is March 9th as well. But as you can see, as far as the all-time, the first dividend payment, royalty payment I got is for $2.74. Another one for 1024, $1.30. They pay each quarterly. These are the two that I just recently purchased, and Hit the Quan, $1.30. I did receive an email as far as the royalty of Eric Kane. Eric recording did come in, but I will just receive it on the next one. Matter of fact, I can pull up that email if you want, so you guys can see it. Let me see. I believe this is so this is the one. It's just letting me know that due to the offering closing date, only 8 days of royalties was received in quarter one. This payment will be 43 cents per share. So Songvest will occur this amount, and payout will be in the next quarter distribution. So they just kind of letting me know for that one as well. Now, also, like they have it as you can show for each particular song as far as the investments. Of course, the Beyonce one and the Eric Kane one didn't show up. So all the ones that they have right now showing up is strictly from Hit the Pawn, which is the $16 one. Now let's look at the other Beyonce one and see what this one entails. So it's one as far as the unit, $150 per unit. I only have one unit. So based off of this, it's saying the royalties paid per unit the last 12 months. So I have one unit. So in the past 12 months, if you base it off the last 12 months, you're receiving $17.15 every year. If it was continued, this is just based off the last 12 months. So that's how much you would end up getting. And the last 12 months royalty paid was $19,553. So per unit, I have one unit, so it'd be $17.15, assuming that things continue that amount. So every particular year you get $17.15. Now let's break down and see what type of stuff that's composed. I believe it says Beyonce Countdown. That's the most popular song, and they have some other ones by some other popular artists as well. Beyonce, Keisha Cole, Missy Elliott, Monica, all of those. And look at this terms lifetime copyright, 100% of songwriting shares, for life that is pretty. Hold on. We can scroll down and we can see countdown, let it go, where the bag at, everything to me. I'm better. So most of the time, all of the real revenue comes from the top 5 songs. Countdown from Beyonce, Let It Go from Keisha Cole, Missy Elliott, Little Kim. Where the Bag At by City Girls. As you can see, it shows the percentage and the amount of when the album came out. Everything to Me by Monica, and I'm Better by Missy Elliott Land. So, and it shows where the streams come from. Looks like most of it comes from streaming. 11 from the last 4 quarters, 11,000. TV, film, performance. A little bit comes from radio. So with these, they just kind of showing you the income that it went from 2019 to 2022. It looks like it for 2020 it went up some and then it went down some. Now, but we'll just have to see how these end up playing out. I just thought it was cool, just the simple fact that you could say you own some music royalties by Beyonce. I just have to get it. I'll definitely gotta keep you guys updated. And as far as the Eric, this was the other one I have. This one, as far as an investment perspective, seems like a good payout there. In the last 12 months, it generated $8,127 per unit. I only have 1 unit, so if this kept up each year, I would get $27.27 each year. Now this one I will own if lifetime 90% of sound recording owner shares. And it shows, you can see what for 2019 to 2020, 2021, and 22. Now over the years, as you know, time goes by, it probably will get less and less and less. Not unless the song becomes an all-time classic or something significant happens. So with, like I said, with music royalties, this is kind of new to me. I have no very basic information, but nevertheless, I was just like, oh, this is definitely cool. Definitely have to share it on the channel. I believe some people was letting me know as far as their it wasn't showing up. I believe it should be showing up now as well. I'll definitely keep you guys posted. Let's look as far as what type of investments. Matter of fact, let me go through the yield based off of what I see so far, so I can kind of give you guys just from a yield of how much you would be getting, assuming that this can be relatively close. So yeah, so if this, based off of this, my initial investment was my initial investment was $100. So that's actually would be a very high yield. Off of $100, that would be yielding me that would be a yield of 27%, which is really high. I don't think that would be able to stay that high, but if it can stay that high, that would be a pretty nice one. I don't know how long this one's going to be, but off of an initial $100 investment and you get $27 each year, that would actually be pretty solid. I don't know how would he be able to keep this up or something like that, but if he could hold this steady for at least 3, 4, 5 years, that would actually be pretty solid. Now the one thing I can say about this particular platform, I would like it if they had it where you would be able to sell your units or your shares as well. I think that would be, as far as looking at it from an investment perspective, I thought that would be very critical. But if you're not able to sell it, then you would just only have to it would be very difficult for you to, not unless the payments continue for a long period of time. But if they could have it where you can actually sell the rights to someone else, that would be super cool as well. Let's look at the Beyonce one. So this one at $17.15. I'm doing the yield. So the yield, let's say $17.15 divided by 150. That would give a yield of about 11.4%. So that's actually not that bad as well. So the yields on the, if you can get a double-digit yield, I think that's pretty good, especially if it can stay consistent. You can get a yield to me over 10% and it can stay consistent. I think that's pretty relatively good. The music industry yields, you can check it more another video to see a more detailed video about that. But yeah, I'll definitely keep you guys updated. I thought it was definitely dope that, you know, I mean, I could add Beyonce in the repertoire. So we got the Hit the Quan. I will actually play the song, but I don't want to like mess it up for like copyright and stuff. But yeah, that's it, you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel.